Welcome to the home farm, one of our land nodes in the Diamante Bridge Collective, a very sacred space at the top of the Nauyaca waterfalls, which is the Baru River. We're here in the Diamante Valley watershed, where it enters into the Pacific Ocean in Dominical. And this valley is rich not only in all of the elemental resources of fresh water, abundant food, clean air, soil that is continually being regenerated. It is also a place that is rich in wisdom, both wisdom of the earth and the wisdom of the hearts and souls and the minds of those who have been walking here and carrying that wisdom and living it in their daily lives. So the Diamante Bridge Collective, it's a collective of people in various places here in our neighborhood that are connected through an intention to share the resources we have with each other and to care for the land that we're sharing as neighbors and as people of place. All of us has a special gift that we carry. Some of us, the gift in our bundle is a title to a piece of land. We're bridging from these old systems of ownership and extractive mentalities and constructs that take from the earth. And we're shifting through this bridge into an awareness that the earth is giving these things to us, and we can share them between each other in various kinds of transactions. And we can do this in a way that creates a regenerative living. So we are regeneratively giving. We are giving to each other, to this place, in the ways that allow us to create regenerative livelihoods for ourselves through actually sharing and being of service. So the Bridge Collective, it started as a couple of land nodes. We're here at the home farm. We have the Diamante Luz and Luz del Bosque land nodes. The people come together in service to land. We build using natural materials. We grow food and produce the harvests to share with one another. And we look at the ways that we can live as simply and humbly as possible, living close to the earth, to understand how our hands and our bodies can be the vessels for transformation. And through that, we create the spaces that others can come into and experience their own transformation and carry this out into the world.
Vamos a empezar a guiar así. Chiboro iridia chika mea, iridia ramea. Knebro ye sulitnea, sulitnea. Sebri el mapa ni aquí estamos haciendo bendición para la iridia. Iridia es la madre de la tierra. Hay que protegerlo, hay que cuidarlo. Esto lo hicieron potreros, lo dañaron todo. Vea el desierto que se ve allá. Eso no hay que hacer. Hay que recuperar la tierra. Por eso estamos haciendo bendición aquí para todos ustedes que trabajan en esta tierra. Yo lo agradezco mucho por parte de Bribri, yo soy legítimo Bribri. Yo me siento muy contento, usted está protegiendo la tierra.
I feel very happy to see you protecting the land.
Porque en Talamanca nosotros protegemos mucho la montaña, es algo sagrado.
So Bloom Network is a platform in the real world and online that helps people connect with, find, and participate in regenerative cultures. So there are local hubs in different places around the world that connect people doing restorative justice, permaculture and agroforestry, new economic models, and healing, so that more people can find and participate in these initiatives. There's kind of a whole world of underground action happening all over the planet. People, creating better systems of repairing relationships, creating healthier economic pathways to nourish each other and be in balance with our natural ecosystems. And so Bloom is each of these local hubs coming together as what's called a federated cooperative, or a federated DAO, which stands for Decentralized Autonomous Organization. And it's a fancy word for a cooperative that uses blockchain technology. And online, our platform is a social network. People can share blogs, they can share templates of regenerative actions for individuals or communities to do. And then we're able to reward people with a cooperative patronage token, so that as the cooperative becomes profitable, those profits go directly proportional to people and their local hubs doing regenerative actions.
So one of the beautiful things about the Diamante Bridge Collective and its members is each person shows up here with an amazing gift or vision or piece of the puzzle, if you will. So some of the projects that we're doing focus around reforestation, preservation and conservation of our existing forests, protection and cleaning up the watershed, construction with bamboo and natural materials, adding gray water filtration systems to the domiciles, to the places where we live. So there are a variety of projects, in particular using syntropic agriculture. We plant syntropic lines, which is a lot of planting that we know isn't all going to survive. Much of what we plant is a gift back to the earth. So sequestering carbon and building up a topsoil layer in order to encourage organisms to come back and interact with the plants so that we can restore a healthy forest and a healthy soil system that then protects the watershed and also provides abundant, nourishing food for our communities.
So when we arrive in San Salvador, we use the space, the two gathering space, that is right there next to the restaurant. And every 2 days they would burn the trash, so there would be like smoke everywhere in the meetings, and shows us really like quickly that our community, there's really a need for recycling. The idea is that we bring a system that is already a bit more organized, and we will try to help people to install a system at home, so there is different bags and there is some like information. Every little community like this need to organize themselves for this, so they take responsibility for it, because so many times we send things away and we have no idea where it goes.
So we're trying to stop chemicals, food waste, bacteria even, from going down into those very, very observable rivers that we can see. So what we've done here is, now that we've captured the water, we want to keep it separate from the rainwater. And what we do is we've captured the 3 gray water systems, and we've funneled it under this ground here, and it comes out in a pipe right here into this very shallow, very wide trough with just enough slope to keep the water moving. And what we're trying to do is make a habitat for microbes and insects and even critters that might be hanging out in here that do their thing on the chemicals of the soaps and the food and everything. We offer this exchange to the locals for free. We don't want to force anybody to do anything, you know. If we have to come out and say, hey, I don't mind, we'll do it.
Grassroots community-led network of solutions are able to do reparative work much more quickly and inexpensively than using centralized institutions. And there are tiny groups doing this all over the world, but they don't have access to finances because they're collaborative. They don't have budgets to form media teams and utilize marketing. And so if we together connect these sorts of initiatives and create a parallel economic network, then we believe we will be able to quickly repair climates and rebalance our underlying economic systems.
With Web3 technology and digital ledger systems, we have the ability to share what is happening on the ground using social media with people, providing the templates that can educate them how to perform their own acts of regeneration and to reward those contributors for the good work they're doing in the world. The Bloom Network inspires, educates, and rewards 1 billion acts of regeneration.